Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, a little late. Sorry for that. This is welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Thursday, July 19, 2018, 3 p.m. And today, with our meditation, there's I think an understanding, a comprehension that I think some of you have, but it's when we look at the structure of society and on the planet, and I know there's a lot of different cultures and different human beings living different ways because of how they were raised and brought up, but if you look at our attitudes towards money, towards wealth, towards prosperity, and how we've been corralled and conditioned for so many years and decades and generations and thousands of years, where we're trained to believe a certain way. We're trained this way. Our parents' were trained this way. And so you have no real comparison to make. You have no real, apples and oranges and pears and plums and that type of thing. So we desire for humanity to be free. We desire for all beings to be free. It's what Prime Source Creator God gave us, period. And as our higher selves, we are free. We are free always. That's been given to us. Now, the problem is that there are nefarious or dark entities or energies that believe that a certain way that we shouldn't be free, that we should be controlled and guided and manipulated forever, basically, or basically destroyed, eliminated. So when I get just absolutely gobs and gobs of messages, emails from people all over the planet that talk about and the number one thing, really, over money is well-being, is health, is the amount of humans that are suffering physically is astronomical. And I think people have I'm sure a lot of you have a common understanding of that. But when you're constantly being exposed to it on a daily basis, nightly basis, constantly being exposed to the stories of different people's physical ailments, death threatening, it's astronomical what some people are enduring to survive. Now, we, as light workers and light warriors, who also experience challenges physically, monetarily, emotionally, on a day-to-day or week-to-week or month-to-month basis, we're aware and we feel that energy. And so our effort is to basically freeing of humanity, meditation, freeing them from bondage. And the bondage is their belief. It's how they've been taught to believe. And you think about that for a minute. Feel that in your heart. And that's what we're here to change. We're here to change and open up their higher selves with themselves so that there is an understanding that we literally can formulate, directly influence, and change the course of actions on this planet. We can do that. We have that ability. Collectively, we are, very, very empowering. We can connect with the source energy, which is inside of us, and we can implement change for humanity to alleviate the bondage, the suffering, the pain, the lack of. There's a lack of not having this, not having that. But imagine if we took all humanity and everybody had a nice place to live, had all the food, clean food they ever could imagine, had all the transportation, had good health, were taken care of. They didn't need anything. They had all of their necessities taken care of. Imagine how that would alleviate across the planet. No homeless, no poor people. Obviously not to have them, just tremendously wealthy. I'm talking about people that their needs are taken care of. They don't have any worries. Period. And if they had, certain things that they wanted to achieve, then they would contribute in a merit way to achieve those things for society, for humanity, for themselves. If they wanted something more than that. And, we have a ability, all of us combined, to affect change. And the change that we're going to affect in this meditation is the freeing of humanity out of bondage meditation. That's basically out of bondage meditation, so that we can affect that energy within their higher selves, from our higher selves to them, and we can create that field of peace and prosperity for all of humanity, for everyone. Nobody will not be affected. So everybody will be affected. Everybody will start to make the transformation. So this way we're implying it's a blanket effect across the human race. Now, I know inner Earth and hollow Earth operate differently than the surface population. They're not into this money and wealth type of life at all. So, it's different. And I would love to have humanity follow that track of no money on the planet at all, eventually, moving to that. And we know that. We know that that's where eventually we'll move to. So, out of bondage meditation for today. And so if you get to the places where you are not going to be interrupted, if you aren't there already, and you want to let the mind flow, let the thoughts just flow, relax into peace. You want to relax the body from head to toe. Drop the shoulders. You want to ease yourself as much as possible. Become relaxed. You want to inhale, breathe in. Breathing is absolutely very important. It relaxes you, it calms you, it brings in the energy, the source energy. So you want to breathe in, deeply breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. You want to do this about 3 to 6 times. And you want to hold it for a couple of seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003, and exhale. This energy that you're bringing in through your nose is abundance, prosperity, security, confidence, knowing, caring, sharing, giving. It's great health, prosperity. All of these things you breathe in. That's when you breathe, you're breathing those things in. They fill you. They saturate you, each breath that you inhale. Exhale, you're exhaling all the things that block you, that stop you, that conflict with you, that irritate you, that anger you, that frustrate you, which is part of you. And you wash that out, you eliminate that, you neutralize it. It isn't a need. You don't care to carry it. So it's washed out, it's expelled. And the purple transmuting flame neutralizes it, sends it back to the central sun. And so now what you want to do is you want to go in through your heart center. You want to go deep, very deep. The deeper you go, the more peace will occur, you will find. And the deeper you go, and you keep going deeper until you come to the vortex, which is all around you and above you. It's golden, white, pink light, purple transmuting flame. It's flickering, it's reflecting, it's glowing, it's shimmering, and it's filling you with eternal love. So you're literally being enveloped. You see your higher self. You join with your higher self. You become one. At this stage, since we're all combined and unified, we then call upon all of the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim. We call upon the ascended masters. We call upon the sprites and the fairies. We call upon all of the beloved loved ones who have passed on. And we call upon all light beings. We call upon inner earth. We call upon hollow earth. We call upon all beings of the light, of love, from source, to join us in this meditation. And they all come in. We feel them all come in. They all join with us. We are now all protected. We are all encircled, encased in a perfect sphere bubble of the golden white pink light of Prime Source Creator God, purple transmuting flame, of eternal love, and that's the only thing that can penetrate it, is eternal love. And we all, arm in arm, float up above the planet. Our meditative sphere is there, flickering, glittering, shimmering, golden white pink light, purple transmuting flame, housing in perpetual motion all of our meditations that we have done to date from February 12th of this year. Now, we feel that the golden white pink light rain come down, it starts to saturate us, it unbinds us, it frees us from inside. It has to start from inside, so it frees us inside. And the bondage is eliminated. It's almost like picturing that you're tied up and you can't get loose. Your legs are shackled and your hands are shackled and you just can't move right. And it's cumbersome. And you can feel that as being eliminated, vaporizing, disappearing, so that you have total free movement and you can go wherever you want, do whatever you want, without that bondage, that heaviness that the humanity has been under forever. So you're coming out of bondage. You are relaxed and free. It's a great weight that's been lifted from you. The clouds in the sky are gone, and it's beautiful blue and crystal clear. You are free and flexible. You come and go as you please. All of the things that you desire are coming to you now unobstructed. You can use your freedom to attract and bring in without being stopped. You're out of bondage. And this is happening with the entire human race. This is which is saturating them and giving them a much clearer path to their higher self so that they can come out of bondage and be free. The shackles, the chains, so to speak, that humanity has been bound with because of how they've been deceived are being eliminated. and being disappeared, transmuted into neutralized substance. The purple transmuting flame is eliminating and neutralizing all of the shackles, all of the chains. And most of this is mentally on how we believe is being eliminated. We're literally seeing it expand a whole new awareness and a clear, concise awakening, clear 2020 vision, where we are free. And when you're free and you're lighthearted, things that you desire, a lot of the things that you thought you desired are no longer important. You start desiring other things and wanting other things that now come into clear focus, which come to you effortlessly. So you're attracting this. As soon as you go back down into that old mentality, that old thought process, you're going to be contained. You will go back into bondage. So it's asking yourself, do I want to go back into bondage, or do I care to leave it? I care to leave it permanently. So that you say this to yourself, I'm leaving that bondage. I don't care to ever be back there again, and I will not. I'm moving on to a higher existence, a higher vibrational frequency. So we feel this in our hearts. The saturation on humanity is ongoing now, and this will continue. So out of bondage, into freedom. Free to enjoy, free to experience. No obstructions. I'll join you in the meditation. I'll be back to close out.
Hello, this is Julie Joy of the Young Lightworkers. I'm going to pause the recording for the several moments of silence. Feel free to pause your listening device and then come back with us for Jared's wrap-up. Thank you.
You feel the vibrational frequency, the uplifting for all of us in this transition. And what it boils down to is that it's literally, it's up to us in wielding the power that we all have. It's up to us to open, eliminate bondage, and communicate with all life on this planet in a free, loving, prosperous collaboration, working together. And we determine what all of us, all of humanity determines what it desires. And I'm sure that you can all start to hear and feel. Now, a lot of times we don't hear with our ears, we feel it. It's almost like hearing it, but it's in a different way. If you understand what I'm saying, it comes through the heart. So we start hearing and feeling the energies of humanity. Want to be free, want to be safe, want to be prosperous, want to be happy, want to be healthy. All of these things. We know that. That's the recipe that we're being given to assist with. As light workers and light warriors as a whole, we are being given this to assist. That's why we all gather here every day to commence these meditations, to aid and assist humanity of enlightenment and coming out of bondage and experiencing the freedom that they were given to begin with, which they had not been allowed to experience. So all of this freedom, happiness, joy, exuberation, safety, security, contentment, peace, wealth, abundance, all of these things can flow. They're not stopped. When you're put in a low vibrational frequency, you're kept there without your knowledge, without your awareness. These things can't get to you. That's why so few people on this planet appear to have a lot of money, because the majority of humanity is blocked. They're stuck. their lower vibrational frequency keeps them from experiencing their own bliss, their own happiness. So this is in motion. This, if you choose to strengthen it at times during the course of the day and the evening, you can, by sending your thought, your feelings to it, and asking Prime Source, Creator God, your higher self, your God spark, to keep it in perpetual motion, which it is. So I wish each of you a perfect health, perfect freedom to do what you enjoy doing, perfect wealth, perfect prosperity, perfect health, perfect abundance, perfect prosperity, perfect joy, bliss. Those are the things, happiness, joy, bliss, that we're all striving for. And it's all inside of us to let it go, to let it open up, like a flower, like a rose. So take that with you and apply it, and you'll see the magic that unfolds. Things will stop being blocked. Things will just start flowing. But as soon as you allow yourself to go back into fear and anxiety and worry and stress, it will disappear. As if it never occurred. It will all be undone. So you want to make sure that you stay out of that, and you can do that by staying in the now. Concentrate on existing in the now only. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but in the now. And that takes some effort, but it can be done. Dismiss anything for tomorrow. Dismiss anything of yesterday, because they have no bearing on you at this very moment in the now. And it's the only thing that you can control. The past, the present, and the future all exist in the now. And you take that with you. And may God bless each and every single one of you. We will return here at 3 p.m. Eastern, Friday, July 20th, 2018.